we're back. As I was saying, that's his only. Well, he has one other acting role for a Brothers in Arms game, but his only named character is Crazy Earl in these games. I have candy, by the way, so pardon my crunching. Also, the main reason I stopped was that my mother is at my sister's, and my niece and nephew wanted to talk to me before they went to bed, so they FaceTimed. And I didn't know how long that was going to take, so I didn't want to spend like the last 15 minutes or so of the episode just talking to them muted. Or while I had this mic on mute. Oops, I'm gonna pause quick while I open up the rest of my candy. I can keep talking as well. So yeah, this is like the roughly the 30th quest, if I remember my list correctly, and there's like 50-something. But the last few are like back to back to back, if my memory serves. It's been a very long time since I actually played to the end of this game. I usually get to New Haven, and then do the Zombie Ned DLC, and then stop playing. I think I've only ever beaten the full story of this game once. Maybe twice. Whereas 2 and pre-sequel I've beaten multiple times, and 3 I've only beaten once. Damn it. One sec. I'm gonna die. Yep. About to say, why is that these two guns the same level, but still different damage values? And I remembered the corrosive one has a much slower fire rate. That makes more sense. I just realized I don't even think I have a normal rocket launcher in quotes. Damn it. Shit. That was my fault. I just walked off. Oh, I missed one. So I was talking with some friends today, which, shocking, I have friends, I know. We're all going to talk about what our dreams for Borderlands 4 are. And this isn't even really like a dream. This is just like, from what they showed us of the game and the characters, this is what I'm expecting. I'm expecting a pretty massive time jump from where 3's DLCs ended to 4. Because they showed off one of the characters from, one of the playable Vault Hunters from 3 in a trailer for 4, and he looks quite a bit older. Which I don't know if that's like the new engine, the 2 different engines being weird or what.
To show you how we do things on Pandora.
But he looked quite different. Like quite older. Damn it. Might help if I go the right way. I should not be eating candy, but I am still. My roommate even bought me Cheez-Its because I was saying I need more snacky food instead of candy. And he got me Cheez-Its. Or she got me Cheez-Its, I should say. So funny story, I just kind of remembered considering the few audio bugs we've had. This remaster was done by the same team who did the Bioshock Collection remaster from like 2015, 2016. The one that was really, really fucking buggy and like crashes all the time. And like the main reason why I haven't gone back to finish that series is because I'm terrified of losing all my recordings like I did with Alan Wake, or like I did with that one part of Alan Wake.
Or did you? I'm always watching you, friend. Be careful. Others are starting to see their own opportunity.
Because Bioshock 2 especially likes to crash a lot. So that might be a game where instead of doing like these new quote-unquote normal length parts where it's like 45 minutes to an hour, I'll do like 20-minute episodes. That means it'll be more parts than most of my other series, but it'll probably take less time. I don't think it will take less time than Bioshock 1, because 1, I'm a lot more familiar with the game. 2, I've only... 2, I think, is a better game overall, but due to the aforementioned issues with the remaster, I just haven't really bothered with replaying it, because I'm like, I know it's a good game. I don't need to play that shitty remaster and tell me it's a good game. Let's see where this asks me to go. I'm assuming Arrow's Junkyard. No. I'm actually going to go to... Sorry, Scrapyard. So one of the things with the reveal of this new marathon game from Bungie is that it's supposedly still like a prequel to the original games, the original trilogy. In some way, which we don't know how. It could be that it's just so set so far in the past it might not. It might as well be a reboot.
What you want?
What you want?
Don't you hurry back.
I guess I can kind of hear Randy in that. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, marathon. But they've been doing this really massive ARG for the past few days, actually past week now. It's been massive. Like it required people to align. I think it was like 3,000 people had to align a satellite, like a digital satellite, to be at the same place for everybody. So it's like a lot of work. And then their reward was that save the date trailer for the gameplay reveal.
Always something new. Visit all our convenient locations. Comms can improve accuracy, regenerate ammo, or even these are real. And you're looking at my machines and they're scary needles.
Scary needles. So the base level cap in this game is 50. With the DLCs, it got increased to 69. Which, haha, funny number. So I'm like a little bit over halfway over the base level cap. So that kind of gives you an estimate of how long we have left in this game. I do remember not really liking one of the DLCs, aside from Underdome. That just doesn't count as a DLC. Obviously it was a DLC, I don't really count it as one, because it's literally just combat arenas, as you saw in one of the other episodes. Like, they asked you to do 5 fucking rounds of that. And then each round is 5 waves, and those waves can be boring as hell, and sometimes you can get screwed over, kind of like how I did. And lose that progress. In co-op, it's fucking way easier in co-op. because that little area that I get teleported to after I get downed, in co-op, you can stay up there and shoot down and help your allies, and then if they survive that wave, you get revived.
Do you need something? We'll speak again. What can you do?
Greetings! Helena Pierce has more jobs for you in New Haven.
I'll do that later. Oh, I can talk about this a little bit. Mafia, the new Mafia game is coming in August. Hannah 13 was gonna do like a big ass, or is doing a big ass showcase in May, if I remember correctly. And then they accidentally posted the pre-order date,
I asked Pierce to give you Class A
or the release
clearance,
date.
and she declined, so I stole her robotic arm until she'd give it to you. You should have little trouble moving forward. Are we friends? I think I would enjoy that.
Yeah, so Hannah 13 accidentally revealed the release date, or Take-Two, one of the two. It's August 8th, which I am on vacation from the 2nd to the 8th. So I probably would not end up playing Mafia until either the 9th, if I get lucky, and they're able to kick my roommates out, or the 11th. Sorry, the 12th. No, the 11th.
Greetings! Helena Pierce has
No,
more jobs
12th.
for you in New Haven.
12th, because that'd be that Monday.
Enough walking.
The Tuesday, I mean. So I haven't figured that out yet. Depends on how my schedule looks.
Kill them all!
I know they said that game's gonna be linear, so it hopefully shouldn't be like a 50-hour extravaganza. Because I also do want to play the Metal Gear 3 remake, Metal Gear Solid 3 remake, that comes out later that month. Because I've never beaten a Metal Gear Solid game. I've played the intro mission of 2 and like 40 hours of 5. 5 is fucking long. 5 is very fun to play, but it's very fucking long. Just the story of 5, I think, is estimated for most people to be around, is that a claptrap, or is that a rock? It's, or loot, what's it saying? Oh, yeah. MGS5 is estimated to be around, 70 to 80 hours to beat the story. And then it's a Metal Gear story, so it doesn't really make sense. And then add on top of that, it was supposed to be like another 5 missions, but that got cut because of time issues, with Kojima doing his Kojima thing
Searching
and
database.
doing other projects when he wasn't supposed to,
Class A clearance.
aka PT,
Rolling bridge.
aka Silent Hills. Yeah, he was making PT without permission from Konami, which I still think is fucking funny.
Command the bridge to the
I also just think that game is overrated. Sorry, it's not even a game, it's a fucking demo. That demo is overrated as hell. I played it. It was fine. Played lots of games that were way scarier and were actual games and not 20-minute demos.
My instrument readings suggest we may find another vault key fragment at the trash coast. Unfortunately, in your way are the inhabitants of Janestown, who smell of alcohol and ignorance. They like science as much as I like the idea of music. Music is wasteful and stupid.
Was I talking? Oh yeah, PT. Yeah, I just think PT is overrated, personally. Maybe if I played it back when it came out and not after stuff like most of Bloober's games, ironically, I would think more highly of it. Yeah, I just don't think it's that scary. I also think the fact that Konami delisted it has delisted the demo has made it so the game was way more popular than it ever would have been. Because it's kind of like this urban legend, almost like a creepypasta, you know? Like this scary game that was never finished. Again, I don't like it. Horror is subjective and all that, but it's just not well made. I shouldn't say that. It's decently made. It's just it does not represent what the final game was supposed to be. Like Lisa, who was the girl from the demo, apparently wasn't even going to be in the game. Like she was just for the demo. Anyway, that's that tangent done. Anyway, so like I was saying, I've never beaten a Metal Gear game, and people usually say either 2 or 3 is the best. I've been meaning to get that remaster collection for a bit now. The master collection. Now that they fixed a lot of the issues. Maybe I'd even play them for the channel. I don't know yet.
Dirty criminals control access to the trash coast. Dispose of what you will so you can investigate further.
Curse me. So I am planning on playing the Metal Gear Solid 3 remake when that launches end of August. I think August 20th is the release date. I don't have my calendar in front of me. I have like a little whiteboard calendar full of game releases. Trying to think. Oh, there's pretty much from like May until middle of July, or I guess end of June technically, because of the System Shock remaster. But basically from when Doom comes out until end of June, so from May 13th until June 26th, I have 26th, not 6th. I have nothing really coming out that I'm interested in. That'll probably be the biggest chunk of time where it'll be older games getting played, like stuff like trying to finish up Borderlands before 4 comes out and stuff like that. I also maybe, depending on how much I like Dark Ages, I might do some bonus playthroughs of that after my first one, where I do like we have the extra life mode is rumored to come back, so maybe if I like the game enough, I'll play the extra life mode for the channel instead of doing it off camera. Who knows at this point? Not gonna have to wait much longer, at least. Also, I don't know how I'm gonna, if I do an unboxing for the collector's edition, how I'll do it. Because I mentioned this before, but I did buy the collector's edition of Dark Ages that comes with like the statue and everything. Oh, I guess also can talk about this a little bit. Previews for Outer Worlds 2 came out yesterday, I believe. It was either yesterday or the day before. I can't remember which. They're gonna blend together because I took both days off.
Can I help you?
What's I saying? Previews for Outer Worlds 2 came out, and they were kind of saying how it was much more RPG heavy and much more like Deus Ex or System Shock or Thief or Dishonored. I think the Dishonored comparison was made the most, with how stealth played into the core gameplay loop. which definitely makes me a lot more excited for that game. I am not planning on doing a playthrough of the first game for the channel before 2 comes out. I just don't care. I really don't care about that game. I think it's fun. I think it's well made. It's just very limited. Outer Worlds 1 is definitely not a double A game, not a triple A game. Because they weren't indie at that point. They were backed by a major publisher. But it does not feel like a triple A level of polish. Like, at all.
Greetings! Helena Pierce has more jobs for you in New Haven.
I hope you're avoiding the negative element around here. That's all. All for the time being.
Whereas Avowed kind of felt a little bit, it still felt kind of double A, but it wasn't like as much as the first Outer Worlds. And now this game is feeling like full-on double A title, or triple A title. I'm hopeful, at least, that it'll feel better to play. I shouldn't say feel better, because the first game felt pretty good. It was just, once you got... There weren't very many tiers to the guns. Like, once you got a shotgun, you didn't get really a better shotgun. Aside from, like, one that reloaded, had more shells in it. There wasn't really a reason to
Hello! There are new missions available at the New Haven Bounty Board.
switch out your your rifle either, or your assault rifle, or your pistol, or the melee stuff. Like, it all felt good to play. It just didn't really have much depth. I'm really hoping the sequel has more depth. Oh, let's talk about this a little bit too. There were rumors that Rockstar is going to...
A little something something he needs done. You should ask him about it.
There's been rumors going around that there's going to be a Max Payne remake showcase in June at one of the events. The leaker didn't specify which one. Just it was at an event. So we don't know if it's going to be at the Xbox One or Summer Games Fest or whatever. Honestly, I'd probably expect Summer Games Fest out of any of them.
What can I do for you? Watch your back out there.
Because that just feels like the kind... Because Remedy is making that remake, or the remake of those 2 games, but Rockstar is covering everything, like dev costs and publishing and physical media, like printing the game onto discs and all that kind of crap. Since Rockstar is covering all that, they'd have final say about where and when the game be shown off. I saw a lot of people saying that Rockstar wouldn't advertise the game this year because GTA is this year, which I guess. I don't know. I just don't see that really mattering that much. People will buy GTA even if they advertise it as a 2 stick figures fighting. And if that was how they advertised it, it'd still sell 1 billion copies in 5 seconds because it's GTA. People have been waiting, at this point, almost 12 years.
You bastard!
It'll probably be over 12 years by the time it comes out, if not over 13. Because GTA 5 came out in September of 2013. Which, Jesus Christ. You should not. I don't know. It felt way longer as the period between Red Dead 1 and 2, and that was only 8 years. Maybe not even 8. Because I think Red Dead 1 was 2011. And Red Dead 2 was 2018. Only reason I remember that is because it lost Game of the Year to God of War, the God of War reboot game. Or sorry, God of War 4, I guess, technically. It's not a reboot. Which, if that rumored Greek, or Norse? Greek, no, Greek is the first era. If that rumored Greek collection happens, then 100% I'll play the older games for the channel, but until that point. Because even as a hack and slash fan, there's been quite a few of the classic, quote-unquote, games of the genre I haven't played. I haven't finished Bayonetta, any of them. I know people hate Bayonetta 3 for reasons that I don't want to talk about because, I don't know, they seem kind of dumb in hindsight. But if people don't like the game because of it, so what? Anyway, I haven't played Bayonetta, I haven't played the classic God of War games, I haven't beaten a Ninja Gaiden in forever. And even then it was on, like, super bitch easy mode. I am planning on playing 4 when it comes out. As it stands, at least. Don't know if that'll stand. The gameplay that Platinum has been showing off looks pretty good. It's just a matter of time and all the other shit. Because, like, if that game comes out in September, it's not getting played.
The next time you see Tannis, tell her to come see me in New Haven. Wherever she's getting her supplies, I know I can make her a better deal.
Like, even if that game is in early September, I don't know if I'll be able to fit it in. It honestly, like, really depends on if I finish all the Borderlands stuff before then. It's getting pretty late by me. It's like, not really pretty late. It's almost 9 o'clock, but I have been sleeping well the last few nights, which doesn't help. Maybe I should kill these guys considering they're closer to level, or my level. Excuse me. You can probably hear me chugging down my Powerade. It's not an SMG, it is by the looks of it. Actually get rid of that. That was the one I was looking for to compare to. Let's do that. This is something that's really fucking random, but I was thinking about it because of the Devil May Cry anime that just came out that I still need to watch. a lot of my friends said they didn't really like it, but I don't know. I tend to be more positive about that franchise than most people. Like, I love the DMC Devil May Cry reboot, which, yes, it is literally called DMC Devil May Cry. Such a stupid fucking name. Yeah, so, like I was saying, I actually think that game is really fucking good. Like, I have issues with it for sure, but it's not nearly the war crime or the crime against humanity that most of the fan base makes it out to be. Which, I actually have that game on PS5. It's supposedly 60 FPS, even on base PS4. So I can't imagine it run less than that on a PS5. So yeah, I am planning on playing that and talking about it for the channel. Anyway, so as I was saying, I tend to be much more positive than most people about this. But DMC is a franchise. So maybe I'd like the anime, who knows. I really love the first, DMC anime that came out in like 2006, 2007. I'm pretty sure it came out before the fourth game came out. But yeah, I really loved that first anime. I am not an anime watcher in the slightest, and even I loved that first one. It's like I don't watch anime, and even that one I binged in a day. So that should tell you how much I enjoyed it. Anyway, I was talking about anime. I do want to play the Castlevania series as well, like all of them, even Simon's Quest, as fully made as that game can be. I also really want to play the N64 game, because I remember loving that game when I played it as a kid at my cousin's place. Aside from one specific part. But everybody acts like it's this crime against the franchise. So I really want to see if it's just like me being a dumb kid that I was liking it, or if it's like actually a good game and people are just overblowing how bad it is. Which like wouldn't be the first time. Like I said, I'm a fan of DMC. And most of the Silent Hill games for post 4. Hell, most of the Silent Hill games post 2. 3 has more fans than any other games, but 3 is still pretty widely hated in the fandom. Cannot wait to see that game get a remake and see all the anti-woke dipshits lose it over a strong female protagonist that isn't objectively hot, even though she's fucking 16 or 17 in that game. Which, you know, they don't care about. All females should be hot in video games. It doesn't matter if they're teenagers, apparently. Always hated that thing from them. Oh, I guess I can talk about this a little bit. I finished the quote-unquote main story of Hitman 2 the other night, or last night. I still have the 2 DLC levels that I need to buy, which won't be happening until at least the first of next month, if not later. Yeah, I might as well do this right away, too. Actually, this has a slightly faster fire rate, but it's not good enough to justify holding two things that are basically the same exact thing. Two guns that are the same exact thing. I should say. Tripping over my words here.
I'm really good at this.
Trying to talk quietly has made it so I'm tripping over my words a lot more.
Kill you! It's your makeup.
Wonderful. Now, do your best to prepare yourself for what's ahead. I'll
Damn it.
contact you again soon.
So much for looting that chest. Something that's really fucking funny to me is
Get out of here.
Take-Two, who is the parent company of Rockstar. Unironically, Rockstar as the company is probably bigger than all of Take-Two combined. They have stuck very close to sticking to that fall release date. They literally just keep saying fall 2025 for GTA 6. And like the funniest fucking thing to me is that people keep taking their word as gospel. As if they didn't say the same shit for GTA 5, Red Dead 2, GTA 4, Red Dead 1, and every single one of those games ended up getting delayed at least once, if not twice. Hell, the PS5/Xbox Series X versions of GTA 5 got delayed twice. Rockstar games do not get delayed. If GTA 6 comes out this year, I will be fucking shocked. I am almost certainly not going to play that for the channel whenever it does come out. I just don't have a reason to. I'm not a GTA content creator. Also, part of my enjoyment of the GTA series as a whole is being able to listen to the radio. And obviously, since it's all copyrighted music, I wouldn't be able to do that. I've already treaded dangerously close with the Bioshock videos and a few of the showcase reactions I've done. I don't need to literally play something that's more heavily copyrighted than most of the music in those. I don't need to take that risk. Especially on a game where I'm expecting the gameplay to be 5 out of 10 at best. Anyway, once we walk into this area, I'll probably end the
When
part.
I'm a master, I have two options. I can listen to you move your disgusting meat flaps, or I can stick an electrode up my back panel and call it paradise. I will comply with what you need. Then get out of my scan range.
Prepare yourself. Your next challenge awaits. It might seem insurmountable, but you can do this. You will prevail.
One sec. I'm going to blow up the mission flow. Borderlands 1 mission flow. Keep hitting the backspace key on my phone.
Oh! Crazy Earl has more jobs he'd like that chump Vault Hunter to do.
Okay, so this mission that I'm about to accept is mission... ...38 out of 46. So we got 8 missions left. Okay, that'll be where we end it. Bye.